What in the world's going on? Velvet room? Velvet room.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened. Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
I like my boss. Sure. Sure thing. Sure, I haven't done anything, but my bond with Igor has grown deeper. Sure. Sure thing.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Is that true?
Did you hear Okumura died? It was all over the news. Collapsed during his press conference, right? Wish I'd been watching it when it happened. Probably better off. It was a total disaster. Never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. The news say it was because of illness, but either way you spin it. Still bizarre. Damn, wish I'd seen it live.
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age, proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class. Wait, did you see that interview? Thought it was gonna be some hidden camera show at first. Was so scared I changed the channel. Really looked like he was in pain, that was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention, you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on studying. Oh no, exams. It seems police have shown up at our school. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this? Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okumura's death in some way? But there's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. Then seriously, what are they here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out, and head straight home when school ends. Understand that, everyone?
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
Ah, sure thing. Alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. Alright. Now they're blaming us for the principal as well. Ah, makes sense. Clever. Clever. Not gonna lie.
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
Time skip.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal? Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
Like my bot was faster and deeper. I can imagine that the next dungeon might be the dungeon where everything's gonna connect. Like where we're finally catching up to the time skip.
All right.
I could see that.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
A vision is starting to get distorted.
Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
Now it's getting juicy. Now it's getting juicy. Has anyone been able to contact Haru? No luck here. Me neither. She won't pick up. Doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats either. I'm worried about her. I hope Haru's okay. Tip for the next dungeon: no matter when I'll send the calling card, it will happen on the same day, so I'll get a time skip till then. So basically, just send the calling card on the last available day, so I can do stuff till then. Alright, sounds good. Remind me again to when I'm there. But that sounds good. I can't go out. Wait, it's evening already.
Hey!
Yo.
Whoa.
Yes! Alright.
Master coffee.
Let me explain.
Mexican Altura. Coffee was said to be brought into Mexico by the Spanish in the 18th century. Mexico is now one of the world's largest coffee producers. Altura, meaning hate in Spanish, describes the altitude the beans were grown. It has a savory aroma, soft acidity, and nutty flavor.
Yeah.
Well then.
And it's going down. Oh, Flokun. My apologies for messing you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there's something I need to tell you. There's actually something that's caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be. Just as you instructed.
Interesting.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
Well, welcome to the real
Fast
world.
change of attitude.
Welcome to the internet.
Think about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru!
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you?
It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it. I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
For real?
Found a calling card on the principal? That's impossible. This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okamura? I never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Is that supposed to be some kind of joke? Phantom Thieves are the allies of justice. There's no way they'd ever do something so horrible. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That won't stop me though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. We'll see you later.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
Why not? It's Mishima after all. I hope I'll have enough time to get Akachi to rank 8 before the next dungeon.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Yo.
Whoa.
Yes! All right.
Just got a message from Reddit to help promote a new German subreddit. Nice.
Let me explain.
Brazilian number 218. Brazil produces the most coffee in the world. The beans are known to be of high quality, have balanced acidity and a bitter finish. Also known as Santos number 218 is one of the most popular Brazilian coffee. 2 stands for the quality and the 18 for the bean size.
Yeah.
Delicious. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking. Don't worry about the other day. I won't let anything bad happen to you guys.
Well then.
Meow. Numbers are going down. I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing alright? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. They're even handling the preparation for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens. I know, I'll get in touch once things settle down. Thanks. Talk to you later.
Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
Bet they called Okamura to make an example out of him.
Impossible.
Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Okamura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent, I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kids say, phantom thieves are a menace. Lol. That's very interesting. What kind of relationships is this about? Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas? Of course not. If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdown. Wait, how do we even know we got set up to begin with? I found a calling card in Principal Kobayakawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible that they know our identities. Is this bad, guys? Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. How are we gonna do that though? Looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although we don't have any leads. Damn it, why is this gonna happen to us? Relationship advice, oh my god. Lol. Apparently an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in the Shibuya underground. Acts like a homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work at night. Hasn't left any trace of his identity though, so there's nothing the police can do. Killer who cleans up trash. Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, you want me to study with you together, Makoto? Exams are coming up. If your study's been going well, I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. What do you think? Want to study together? Sure. He's going to drill it into me. Monka.
Hey.
Trying difficult problems is good, but the most important thing is your fundamentals. Well, how are they? Wow, has studying with Makoto deepened your understanding? Knowledge. Getting back to the basics is necessary when you're lost in both studying and regular life. This is a great opportunity for me to review as well. Thanks. Okay, let's try a few more complicated problems now.
Alright then.
Sure to go over the materials in your hat before you go to sleep.
Yo,
Here, the phantom thieves killed someone. It's all over the news. Wait, what day is it? It's Friday. Got any info on the phantom thieves? Counting on you as a true believer in them. Got anything for me today?
Oh, honey.
Well then.
Alright, let's hear it.
Oh?
So that ace detective is serious, huh? I see. Oh yeah, there's something I need to apologize to you about. You know, it's part of my job to research particular things. Well, I ended up finding about your criminal record. I realized you weren't just some ordinary kid back with my chief. So I did some digging out of curiosity. I found a ton more than I was expecting.
Sorry.
So, sorry about that. I have to say though, the ruling made in your case was really odd. Some kind of deal must have gone down behind the scenes to make sure that was the end result. Must have been tough for you to handle. You're just a kid. Well, just forget about the past. We're the same boat when it comes to being labeled. Exactly. I'm going to avenge my partner for... Oops. Lala-chan, refill. No, it's your turn to tell the truth. Can't go rooting around in the kid's past and expect to keep your own secrets hidden. What? Wait, don't blame me for that. It doesn't have anything to do with my private business. So you're poking into my past out of mere curiosity? Look, you're gonna feel way better talking to someone who understands exactly what you're going through. Besides, you'll explode if you keep all that alcohol-fueled anxiety bottled up in you. That's true, and yes, this is the first course of action for our business partnership, huh? Just don't tell anyone, okay? Back when I covered politics for my publisher, I had a partner who helped with photography, Kaio Murakami. We're a pretty well-known team in the industry. We blew the lids of countless scandals together. That is, until that day came. We were on the trail of a certain bureaucrat who was involved in a slush fund to support refugees. Kept himself pretty well guarded, so it was almost impossible to get any solid leads on the guy. And one night, I got a voicemail from Kaio saying she had gotten hold of something big. But that was the last I ever heard from her. Next day, that bureaucrat was found dead at a love hotel. And Kaio had gone missing. Well, cause of death is unknown. Authorities couldn't tell whether it was a murder or a suicide. As for the killer,
Shit.
police accused Kaio. He said she killed him in a crime of passion. That's impossible though. She never would have slept with a disgusting man like that. More importantly, it's pretty damn fucked up to make allegations like that without any evidence. Ishiko-chan. Sorry. The case was closed, and we never found the truth. Kaio was labeled a professional disgrace. And since we were partners, company decided it would be best to move me to another department. I'm going to prove Kaio is innocent though. That's why I'm conducting my own private investigation now. Not great. Incident happened over a year ago, so almost everyone's forgotten about it by now. But thanks to all the info you've been giving me, should have more time to focus on my investigation. Won't let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Alright, we're even now. I didn't enjoy it though. You sure about that? It's been ages since I've seen you smile this much. But, well, maybe you're right. I haven't felt this alive in a long time. Okay then, I'll write a great article to commemorate our sharing session. Exclusive, the Phantom Thieves. Lofty ideals in connection with a secret society. Haha, just kidding. Don't worry, I'll definitely come up with a better headline before we go to print. Unprecedented Scoot allows you to begin with a low security level when infiltrating a palace. Oh cool.
Alright.
Still, it's just one thing that bothers me. There's no doubt the chief is onto my investigation. Maybe we should keep acting like a couple, so we can trick him. How's that sound? Oh, leave the kid alone. Hey, it's getting late. Shouldn't you be heading home by now? Hey kid, can we talk? I'm sorry about earlier, really, for me digging up your records and such without asking. I mean... I know, and don't worry, I won't leak this stuff about you to anyone. It's my duty and pride as a journalist to protect my sources at all costs. Actually making great progress on my private investigation thanks to you. I'll be needing your help later too, so I can find out what really happened to Kaio. So, yeah, here's to helping each other out. Bye-bye! Meow. And it keeps going down.
This sucks.
Wonder when Okamura-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's soon. Must be tough organizing the funeral for a bigwig CEO. Kamura-san is usually pretty quiet. You think she's okay? Hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. It was a full-blown public execution. Things are looking rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now too. It's all getting up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. Highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. Must have been many who simply went with the winning side. Get mixed feeling about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. Can't just sit back and watch it just happened. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. What are we supposed to do then? Right around when your exams end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever?
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, ha! You pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Uh-oh. Nice dodge.
Hey!
Looks like they're really gonna bring back the track team. Coach is gonna be Yamauchi too. This guy's basically Kamoshida Jr. I swear he's scheming something. Well, guess I can look into that myself. Anyways, what are your thoughts on training today? Man, we really don't got a good place to train, huh? I mean, we'd probably run into Nakaoka and then if we stuck around here. You got any ideas? Not today, man. No way. Didn't bring any spare undies, so I'm not going anywhere near there. I guess I won't hurt to peek around the gym. They ain't there, maybe we can...
Whoa!
Nakaoka? Takeshi? Hell you guys doing? We just have a few questions for Nakaoka here. It's none of your business. So what, you're gonna ask him a question with your fists? And anyways, ain't a 3-on-1 kinda cowardly? Only coward here is Nakaoka. All the shit Kamoshida put us through is his fault. Who was telling that bastard secrets about us the whole time?
What?
Huh? That's a load of bull! Yeah, I mean the track team's coming back, so you don't gotta fight. Shut up! I'm telling you, this piece of shit sold us out. How do you think Kamoshida found out about your parents, Sakamako? He's gotta be a snitch. Hold up! Out of the way, Sakamoto. We'll beat the shit out of you too if we need to. If you think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. But you're gonna wish you didn't. Trust me, it feels real bad looking back on shitty stuff you've done. Huh? Look. Even if Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida, ain't it fine now? Bastard's gone, so you guys can just put scrap behind you. There's no reason to fight, yeah? Can't keep people around who are gonna try and undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you hit me, my answer's gonna stay the same. Oh yeah? We've got proof. Yamauchi told us all about it.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Come on, Takeshi. We gotta get out of here. It'd be real bad if anyone else showed up. Nakaoka, shit like you isn't welcome on our new track team. You better remember that. You okay? What the hell was all that? Just stay out of this, Sakamoto. It has nothing to do with you. But... when you hit Kamoshida, you were really healing all of us who tried so hard to endure this bullshit. It might have felt relief, but it only made life harder for us. Because of you, we lost the one place we could vent our frustrations. The one place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that. Things have just been kinda rough from then on. Really think it's all fine now, huh? Well, what if I told you they were right about me? Would you still think it's fine if I was the only one told to Kamoshida about you, parents? Yeah. You told him, you told him. I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyways. Besides, I've realized something, Nakaoka. Might have messed up with Kamoshida back then, but hanging on to the past ain't gonna help anything. I'm just gonna focus on being myself now. On being free. What are you talking about? Free, huh? Haha.
Hey.
Flo, you get what I'm trying to say, yeah? Right? He's the one who wasn't making any sense. I guess being free is like... it's like how I feel when I'm talking to you, man. I don't know how else to explain. I just feel free. Whoa, we stuck on repeat or something? Feel like my ball with Ryuichi has grown deeper. Harrison recovery. Chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members.
All right.
Man, that was some funny shit. So much for training though, huh? Come on, let's get out of here. Oh, we should grab ramen on the way home. Yo, you good right now? I'll then mess with the track team. Guess I was right about my gut feeling. Nakaoka can get weirdly stubborn sometimes. Keep his mouth shut whether or not someone's punching him. Not really, but we put in a lot of work together back then. And I hate seeing groups driven apart from shit like this. That bastard Yamauchi's name came up again. I swear, something about that dude is so shady. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna do a full investigation. I'll hit you up if I find anything. Later. Catchy. Nope, that's on.
Hi.
Hmm?
Hi.
Hmm? Hmm? Well, that sucks.
Good evening.
The goat's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. May be good for you to remember that as well. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood for a match right now. Can't teach you shogi right now, or rather, from now on. I'm at checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but I can't seem to give up. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. Fumi seems troubled. My knowledge was erudite level. I might be able to show Hifumi her next move. Welp, too bad it isn't. I'm already hammered about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. Haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other? Wanna study together?
This sucks.
What is this? I'm so confused. What is the meaning? I don't know. This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you can't abandon Lady Anne. Think like your life depends on it. Point up.
Okay.
This stuff should be nothing compared to Shadows. Let's work together and defeat it, Flo. Okay, time to work. Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. I am. I actually feel bad having everyone worry about me. Now, how about you? Are you doing okay? You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. Think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when exams end. Well, see you.
Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now.
Yet she's still trying to cheer us up. Well then.
Nobody wants to study together with me.
Hey!
Oh, Flokun, what is it? I need some help with a matter involving Eiko. Are you free?
I see.
Just a quick sec.
Perhaps next time. Oh.
Thank you. Really nice to have you with me. I want to dig up some dirt regarding Eiko's boyfriend, Tsukasa, before we confront her about him. I was thinking of asking around the red light district for info. Shall we head over there?
I see stories online about horrible hosts like Tsukasa all the time. However, we'll need solid proof of what he's doing if we're going to convince Eiko. I believe some of the promoters around here may know something. As my father always said, finding evidence takes serious legwork.
Hey man, I've got a great club for you. We even let couples in. Wait, are you high schoolers? Huh, what a good joke. You're exactly the kind of person we like. Come right this way. Tsukasa? Oh, see a host or something? Sorry, but I never proposed for a host club. Are you pranking me? Come on, I can't talk to you forever. You understand? Take it he doesn't know anything. Should try to look elsewhere. How about you come to our club and we show you a good time? Have money though. You seem like a poor young kid. Tsukasa? You bastard. You a friend of his? He's using the sake bottle trick? Let me make it clear for you. Get that girl out of there. Tsukasa's known for wrecking lives. He breaks a sake bottle, then ends up selling the girls to pay it back. Same thing happened to one of my friends. Damn it.
We have proof now. Come on. It's almost time for Eiko's shift to end. Let's wait for her in front of the shop.
What do you want?
Hey!
Eiko, your boyfriend isn't famous around here for tricking girls into debt, then forcing them to sell themselves. Moreover, he's probably doing it in conjunction with a criminal gang. You need to get out of there. You seriously came all the way here to tell me that? Get out of here, Makoto. I've had enough of your lying bullshit. I have testimony from one of the promoters in the area. You're not the first girl Tsukasa has lied to about a broken sake bottle. He doesn't ask for much at first, but the interest piles up. Eventually he'll ask you to sell your body for money. Please reconsider this relationship. Shut it! I already have a date planned with him for today. We're gonna stop by his club, so stay out of my way. Yo, did I make you wait, babe? Came a little late after seeing your text, but I guess you're already here. Hey yo, I know these guys. Wanna hop on over to my club with us? It's gonna be a total blast. They were saying some bad stuff about you, honey. Like how you get girls into debt and then force them to sell themselves. They are lying to me, right? Huh? You believe that crap? Listen to me. Nothing like that's happening here. I'd never lie to you, princess. It's always princess with you. Why don't you ever call her by her real name, Tsukasa? Or are there too many princesses in your life to remember? Tsukasa? What are you freaking out for? You just texted me, remember? Could never forget you, Makoto. I knew it. I'm the one who texted you. I'll be 5 minutes late today, BB. Even added tons of emojis at the end to make sure it seemed like Eiko. Admit it, every girl you get money from is your princess, right? Can't even remember names anymore. Don't you see, Eiko? This is who your boyfriend really is. But you tricked him! What would you know about love, huh? Tsukasa's all I have. Just leave me alone, bitch. Ooh. Ooh! What? Wake up! I already know the truth. You just don't want to believe it. Stop lying to yourself. But Tsukasa's the only one who cares about me. Nobody else asks me about my day or how work is going. Nobody else treats me like I'm special. A perfect girl who lives up to everyone's expectations could never know how I feel. Stop trying to feed me your honor student bullshit. This has nothing to do with being an honor student. I just can't rest knowing there's such evil in the world. And I damn sure won't keep quiet while my friend has her life ruined. As for you, apologize to Eiko and stay away from her from now on. Huh, you're really starting to annoy me with this shit, you bitch. I don't think I'll go easy on you cause you're a chick. I'm gonna teach you a lesson you won't forget. I dare you. What was that, you bastard? A flow. I come from a long line of police officers. If you really want to start something, be my guest. But what? Damn it, I remember this. It wasn't so tough after all. This sucks. Eiko. What, did you see that? Was that girl fighting with a host? They were really going at it. People noticed what happened.
You're right.
Right, staying here now is only going to cause us more trouble. Eiko. Kudo is done talking. Can't believe I actually hit one of my friends.
I see.
Really? I hope so. You know, I have a bad habit of acting in a moment. Can't help but get swept up in emotion. That's why I always have to take extra care to keep myself composed. My father was the same way. It's not the proper way to act though. There's no telling what would have happened if you hadn't stepped in. That aside, this place is interesting. How did you ever find somewhere like this? You know so much. I appreciate the compliment, but I doubt that's true. Honestly, spending time with you and getting to know Eiko has given me a great deal to think about. There's so much you can miss by living with your head buried between the pages of a book. I thought I knew how the whole world worked, but the more I spent time with you guys, the more I realized how naive I was.
But
I see now there are some things I need other people to teach me. Do you remember how Eiko said I would flunk a test about love? Well, I don't know how to study that subject. What should I do, Flo? I should choose my words carefully. I can't learn about romance by myself. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I figured something. I figured this question would come now. Am I going for it? I don't know. Oh my god. This is the hardest question I'm gonna get. I mean, Makoto is definitely, out of the current girls we've got, the best one. But there's still Kasumi. I will get fucked over on a certain event day if I go harem route, but Cap will be sad if I don't. So, are you telling me I should do it? Alright, let's do it. I'm not exactly the most well versed in this matter, so allow me to confirm this. Do you like me? Oh. You really mean it, right? Well, then...
You see...
If it's alright with you, let's start dating, for real. This is so embarrassing. I look forward to growing our relationship together. I am now in a relationship with Makoto. Hey, let's go! Rank 9, Protect. Chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack.
Alright.
Let's go. There's no turning back now. The kid's done with your little heart-to-heart yet? Sorry about that. It's rude of us to stay here so long after only ordering tea. Oh, don't worry. Just a glimpse into this fresh drama of yours. That's the only apology I need. It's like a nice spritz of lemon in the air. Makes me think back to when I was just a wee girl.
Well,
Right. Well, we should be going.
alright then.
Thank you again for today. I'll see you later. Trophy earned. My closest partner. Silver. Nice. Entered a special relationship. I'm way behind on my confidence. A little birdie told you about harem. Well, we just got our first harem member, I guess. Oh hey, are you good to talk right now? Sorry, I know we just saw each other. So, I think between us, we managed to help Eiko see the truth. I probably never pulled this off alone. Thank you so much. Huh? Come on, stop that. But hearing that doesn't make me happy. You're too nice to me. I'm thinking of calling Eiko when she comes down a bit. But I wanted to get a courage boost from you before I did. Yep, that helped. I think I can talk to Eiko properly now. I guess boyfriends really can be reliable. Oh, I'll call you later, okay? Bye.
You're back.
This isn't much of an update, but I think I'm going to go back to school starting tomorrow. I'm sorry for worrying all of you until now. Are you really okay though? Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wanders if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. Well, I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. Yeah, you can come to us for anything. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you all to do this. Your father just passed away, Haru. It's natural to feel a flood of emotion at such events. Yeah, it's really hard when you lose someone like that. But I'm okay now. You've all helped me out so much. Right back at ya. Thank you. Those words are truly reassuring. Well done. I'll see all of you at school.
Haru. I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
Ryuji wants to study? Yeah, figured as much. Exams are coming up soon. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? Right? If you're gonna do it, you wanna do it together. I'm in serious trouble. Wait, first off, there's something I wanna do.
Something.
That's a huge help. I'll be waiting at the dinner in Shibuya. Sending with you really helps me focus, Flo. Though I'm having tons of trouble with these questions. How are things going for you? Can't really only depend on yourself here. That's fine. If it's the best way to learn.
Yeah.
I gotta do this. How lame would it be if a Phantom Thief could hold back a grade? Guess I'll try super hard, cause you're here, Flo. Okay, let's do the rest.
Wanna head back?
Approved. Let's head out. Pulling an all-nighters is the worst. Really should have started studying sooner. At least the school festival's soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to most right now. Yeah, but are they still going to hold it? It might get cancelled. Don't say that. You're bumming me out before the exams. Things are bad enough as is. They cancel a festival, students will riot. Alright, time for exams.
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets. Well, shall we begin?
Let the first day of exams begin. On both black and white, so how many surfaces are there in total on a soccer ball? 32, I think it was.
Ooh, we can do this!
An essay question. Write an explanation for why the soccer ball was only comprised of the colors black and white. Soccer balls. Didn't the teacher say that the number of colors used to be different? You remember?
Yep.
Ahem.
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves? You know they're murderers, right?
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against
This
him.
is you today, except with far more incorrect
enough.
answers.
If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Oh no. Did you have an exam today, Cuff?
Now, everyone.
This is the second day of your exams. Please begin. Who conducted executions using this device? Pika did. Sure.
Ooh, we can do this!
What is the reason that most people cannot become a comrade fisherman of Nagiraba?
Ooh, we can do this!
You're not wrong there, Cup. I do gotta say. If you had an exam today, Cup.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us.
Among
Now that you
us.
mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day. For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap. You think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Today is the third day of exams. Go ahead and start. What is the meaning of robota, the etymological root of robot? Slave labor.
Ooh, we can do this!
Which of the following describes the density of stars in outer space? Three B's in all of Europe. Ah yes, how could I remember this?
Ooh, we can do this! Nice!
Three Europes and all B's. Yep. Agreed.
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief.
Seriously?
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
It's me. It's something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place.
It's open.
Come in.
I...
I...
Welcome.
Ah, you're the third year, Okamura-san, correct? So good to see you. Please have a seat. Are you okay? Yes. I'm sorry. I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting with people either.
Excuse me?
Oh? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. I'm alright though. It must be pretty weird, right? Came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well...
Not weird in the least. Just take your time. We'll go at whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all of this in that way.
Quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to distress if they come in all worked up like, I have to talk right now. Think of this as just sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open. Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
People closest to me in my life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. Even my family was always focused solely on work.
I see.
So, was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time?
Yes.
Yes. Meals where we actually ate together, almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
I've not been able to upscale social events, so I'm not sure if I should ask this, but, well, didn't you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, would have only wanted to spend more time with my family. Why don't we call it a day now? Feel free to stop by again anytime you like. Oh, yes, I do apologize. Seems I extended this tea time much longer than I had intended. Haha, no problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. Still some time until we meet though, so I'm going to go take care of my flowers first. See you later.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know. How troubling. Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? How embarrassing. I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me
Alright,
lately.
see ya, Omni. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management. I am. Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. It's just, I know I'm the president's daughter, but I never thought I'd actually end up involved in company business. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time? In return, I'll... What can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment?
What would we do? What would we do about what?
I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but... You like vegetables? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe? Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
I have absolutely no idea.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Okay, looking at the in-game date, I am kind of worried about meeting certain thresholds about social links. I still have to go. I think I still have to go two on Akachi and two on Maruki, so that's kind of something. Oh damn, well that really does sound hard, Samra.
In order to make that natural course of action a reality.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjet that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjet after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjet.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjet? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjet member.
So someone used the Medjet name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
With the yarn. Yep, you're here with the yarn. Or even without the yarn. You're even welcome without the yarn.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Hmm? Perhaps they use the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
Huh.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person? I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way. This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence. But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up...
So, one quick question. Futaba, if you all found out about this already, why did you never tell us about it? If you found out that someone has upped the access counter and like actually messed with the rankings, like, why did you never tell us about it? Seriously. What? I'm only asking the real questions in here. Someone's gotta do it. Someone's gotta ask the real questions. Someone's gotta ask them.
Then, what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap? Even at this very moment?
Yeah. This doesn't mean that we've lost yet. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command.
Executor of justice, my ass. Dude. Justice. Have you ever even looked up the word justice in a dictionary? Just asking here. My ass is very just. Okay. Now it's promoted. This is a great quote to take out of context. You were kind of expecting Pika to jump in from nowhere to do that, but sure. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. You're right. I should have quotation marks on both sides. That might be good. Does this work? Please tell me, does this work? This is quote 84. So this should work, right? Ha! It worked! Without crashing! Man, imagine.
I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
A change of clothes? You're basically always wearing the same style. How do you need a change of clothes?
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
She has the same outfit 9 times. Okay, fair.
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding Phantom Thieves. That means... yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. Wait, weren't they already investigating us though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a second. What's this SIU thing anyways? A special investigations unit. an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I've heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. We may be the phantom thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now too. Hey, don't scare us like that! It's okay though, they don't have any evidence. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
Yep, did beat the annoying boss. Did beat Okamura. Some real convenient timing for the prosecution though. Also, sup Pilly, how's it going? How are you doing? Okay, let me take a quick look again. So, I need Maruki rank 9 by sometime in November. Basically, in one month, I need 2 rank ups on Maruki, and same goes for Akachi, I think. Yeah, also 2 rank ups by I don't know how much time I've got for this. This is starting to pressure me a bit.
Yo.
Oh, Akachi's kind of locked on. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's good to know.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, we just you missed it. We got this very big thing. Where we got the time skip again.
Let me explain.
Give me a sec. Maybe we can see it again. Yeah, it's the dungeon we got captured after. I mean, I don't know how much you've gotten of the like overall story, like from way back from the beginning, like.
Damned phantom thieves.
I mean, this is all basically just kind of a big storytelling. We're basically selling, you know, we're telling Sai the story of what we did so far up to this point, and yeah, we're just catching up to that now.
You were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
Okay, quiet down.
The police are here at the school, so be sure to not get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of cancelling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really, on a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? All this stuff about the principal and Kamoshida this year? Guess it's no surprise. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all of the students here. Seriously? Police are a Chujin. They haven't come to my school. It seems they are calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. I've gotta be looking for the culprits, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. Should probably try to not say too much. They'll see through any lies you might try telling. I know! In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. Sure, Sai enjoys all the random things, such as the 3Bs in Europe.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san, and you two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary, and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamishita? You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? We won't know for certain unless we investigate further.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? Not to me. He looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right? Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
They were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
Hey, Pika!
It's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
How's it going?
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school.
We were just talking about you a few minutes ago.
So, I've decided to have you three second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
Yes, you must confess your crimes,
The more time I
Pika.
have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff.
You must confess all your crimes now. Better slip them up now. No. What we were saying is we had an interesting quote, and Kath was expecting you to come out of nowhere and just quote it.
No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
No context. This quote is provided to you without context. That's the deal. You get quotes, you get no context. This is bad. Someone totally framed us. You get quotes, you get no context. If you want context, you need to look it up yourself.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Wow!
Contact was my butt.
Well then.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
She has kangaroos in her brief. Nice.
What's going on?
Oh, Pika, you've missed so much again. You've missed quite a lot. Also, this guy doesn't look evil at all. He's been evil for like the last. What was that? Why did my tower suddenly just hang? This guy was evil for like the past. I don't know what. The past 40 hours or so already. No, not quite the last 82 hours. Speaking of the annoying media, no. Really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square! Oh! I know about magic squares. And do you know why? Do you know why I know of magic squares? Because of Bingo. Bingo also uses magic squares. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Hassan, please take a look at this.
Do you know this one?
Now tell me the total count for each column in this magic square. 15 probably, right? Would probably be 15. Let me take a thing, look real quick. So that would be 1 and 5 there. So we got, does that make 1 and 5? No, that cannot work. What if I make 5 there? Yeah, that might have worked. 5 there, 1 there. Then we got 4 and 8, that's 12, makes 3, 5 there. 4 and 9 and 2 there, yeah, 15.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. Yeah, a 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. Oh gee, I did not know that's true. So how much would that be for bingo? If a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. There are more than 200 million. Damn. More than 200 million bingo tiles. Let's go. Now solve all of them.
Nice going.
If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I would probably try to fight the Phantom Thieves because I know who they are. I choose the magic squares, hands down. It might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. A math doesn't kill anyone. Wow, way to go. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. So what are we gonna do as the school festival's exec committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? Ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Oh right, that thing. They do it every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? Festival dates were changed because of the situation. Need to hurry and tell you the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. Ah, that's so damn boring. Don't be like that, so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. Did you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. I arouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. Pretty sure Mouth is killed already. Lots of brain cells.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
God damn it, Ryuji.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves.
A-K-E-C-H-I, A-K-E-C-H-I, A-K-C-H-I. And Akechi is his name.
I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
You're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us.
Sing for you.
Continue with her own investigation.
We have a karaoke night in exactly 8 days. Just saying. I can already tell you that much. I'll need someone. I'll need some partner for do it. I'll need one partner for do it. That's you can already make out who that's gonna be. What song? Do I really want to spoil it? Well, let me ask it like this. Has any one of you watched Ruby? Since when does Palpatine saying do it? Yeah, Ruby, but RWBY. Yeah, what Samara's saying.
I hope she finds something.
Hey.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
The anime? Not quite. Well, it's American anime-ish. It's basically anime made in America, so not real anime.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okamura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What shall we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? I still haven't come up with anything myself. It's said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup? Don't let things get complicated, okay? Having to keep dealing with that stuff later on is a pain. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you?
I would never cause any trouble.
Police showed up at your school. As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Oh, I can actually go somewhere. That's cool. As much as I'd love to do this one, I need to up my knowledge. How far am I?
Hey!
Definitely close to improving my knowledge. So, should I study? Or should I? I mean, I can't do Kachi right now anyway, so might as well put in some studying to increase my knowledge.
What do you want to do?
So I can keep working on that Fumi social link. Alright, good night, Sandra. Thanks for stopping by. Rank up. Hey, there we go.
All right.
Max.
Well then.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real?
For real?
Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun? In that case, I'll do it. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info. For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I like catchy.
I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. We're counting on you, Makoto.
Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? Oh yeah, so what I wanted to do, what was it? Here. Here we'll probably have it again. Nope, actually doesn't say anything in here interesting. Biggest plot twist of the game so far. Can I go to Canada? Can I go to Canada? Nope, she's not there. Too bad. Up. Hasan, are you sure you're going to be gay? I can sense it just by looking at your face. The Earth aura is emitting a strange light. Please be careful. A raid is very interesting, so I'd like to try a different fortune-telling technique. I've gone through all my books. Maybe I need some that are out of print. Where can I find some? Oh, never mind. Let's begin the verification test. Shimboko, there's a lot of used bookstores there. It's a bit far, but let's go. Wonder if the stores are still open. Female Sansa.
Wow.
I see, the prices at a used bookstore are also low. There's a lot here. Which ones would be good as reference? Some new books that I could read quickly and figure out what's on everyone's minds. A lot of the time a customer might lower their guard with some casual conversation. Yes, it might be good to look at the new books on offer. Also, you know those self-help books? Those you feel just like reading them is enough, end up not actually helping yourself. I'd like to learn the ideas expanded in those books and use them to help my customers. Used bookstore sign says Study of Destiny. But a fortune-telling specific job? Hasan, let's go check it out. Self-help. Ooh. Imagine helping yourself. Oh, by the way, Kath, since I've got you here.
Good morning.
Since I haven't talked to you yet. So what do you think about Genshin 2.0?
Well...
Senpai, have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay?
No.
Never mind, it's nothing. It reminds me, tomorrow's the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparation? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. Hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me.
Hey.
Well, Pika, the game gets a new update every 1.5 months. So there is that. Can't say that yet. You got to derail up watching shorts since you had to watch something else. Need to watch the full thing later. Yeah, well, I also had to watch the full thing later because I had the suck stream I needed to do, and yeah, that was that. You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? Kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances though? Why did he agree to come here? Probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't it Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way I'm gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. For now, we'll just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel. You're definitely going for Yui, Mia. You're going for full primal omelet diet until then. Well, I'm gonna be abstaining even harder because I'm not gonna be going for anything in this version. Maybe the 4-star in Yoimiya's banner. Maybe I'll go for her. But otherwise, I kind of want to say for like another one. There were other characters that looked cooler than the ones we're getting in 2.0. I mean, I don't know if you've seen it, but they did show some more characters that are coming later, or well they basically showed us important important story characters and went a bit in depth on them, and there were some where I'm like, really, yeah, okay, they're cool, I want them. Because they've got better designs, so... Well, guess I need to abstain for then, till then. I met a friend from college the other day, caught up talking all times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true, now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes people have had a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. If this phenomenon has a name too. Hakun, please tell me, what's the name of this phenomenon? Dude, this... How often do they still want to come at me with phenomenon? No. From a psychological standpoint, what's the key reason our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias.
This is it. Right.
That's right, impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true.
Nice going.
I'm actually looking at the like other girl, at the like military girl. You know, the right hand to the right in Shogun. Difference between inaccurate memories and facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? It's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. It's like the perfume girl, but a more purple military girl. Yeah. Oh, grades are out. How do you do? Oh, and I'm dead. Wish I could get into top 10. People look at smart students differently. Wonder what score I got. I'm in the top 10. Does that increase my charm? Yeah. I gotta look up her name again and who exactly that was. I'm gonna send her to you later. Any word from Akachi? Nothing. But tomorrow's the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akachi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akachi-san to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's that bastard up to anyways? Hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. Not sure if I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festivals to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front.
Welcome home.
Honey, I'm home!
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act.
That politician's...
I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
Really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation.
I still think this guy is gonna be our big end boss. Or well, maybe not the big end boss, but definitely one of the later bosses. God then, yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's a JRPG, the final boss must be God. Yeah, I mean, that's true. You got a point there. That's definitely true. But I think this is the guy who's like the actor behind the curtains, who's like doing all the stuff in behind the curtains, like pulling all the strings and stuff. Like he's the one giving the SU supervisor instructions and stuff. I think that's this guy.
We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out. Yeah, standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Well, of course he is.
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs. I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Wow! Oh, I didn't make notice I had gotten a response from Makachi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. Thank you. First step is done at least. Either way, the real issue is what we do next. Lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will a counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Mariki? Probably. I see, finally I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if you'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You wanna come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. At a time like this is the perfect chance for us to relax though. Haru, you sure you're okay? Seems a little soon. I am, thank you. Just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Wait, what do you mean I'm only level 4? Encyclopedic. I'll be at the church again today. However, I'd like to speak with you if that's alright. Alright, Cuff, here we go. You're getting some quality time.
Good evening.
The gold's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. Maybe good for you to remember that as well. I'm sorry, I'm not in a mood for a match right now. Can't teach shogi right now, or rather, from now on. I'm at checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but I can't seem to give up. Not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. Hifumi seems troubled. With my overflowing knowledge, I might be able to show Hifumi her next move.
What?
What? You'll help me think? Thank you.
Actually...
Before we play, I'd like to talk to you about something. My mother told me that I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro. It's a strategy she devised. She says that if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women and as a result get more female fans. Then when I make my comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. A way I can use the weekly magazine's popularity against them to instantly become famous. I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother may be right. People do love a good comeback story. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have great insight for entertainment. This time around, I couldn't help but argue. It's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi.
It's terrible.
And that once I become famous, I can quit shogi and make money from my looks. The only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so she can profit off of me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose a match, as long as I build my reputation and make money. My mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous. However, losing on purpose is wrong. Even if it helped me to become famous and ease my parents' burden, I don't want to turn my back on shogi, a game that both my father and I love. If only that were possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity, through me. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. It's Mitsuyo Togo. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? Need to do something about the target for Hifumi. Upstaging the stage, mother.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got to catch you as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Hanging out isn't precisely the focus of the school festival. More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell? Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
Is there even anything you have? If you're sold out of everything, is there even anything you have?
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
You're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens. I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made. Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well,
Lies.
one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
God damn it, Yusuke. I'll go for the best shaped one, but they were all misshapen. What a shame. I am Yusuke. And all my life is about art. That one is not shaped enough. That one has painting I don't like. And that one is just plain ugly. Haru has balls of steel. I am the misshaped one. Oh, Yusuke. Well, yes, perhaps I made it misshaped one, but I am not as misshaped as these takoyaki.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
wanna go for the red one?
I'm also misshapen. What the heck? You're misshapen.
Oh, you sure? Alright, then I'll just help myself to it. Not! Oh, everyone's all here.
Catchy.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions. That's because you were sloppy. I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
Yep, Akashi's just going for it. Do I have to add all quotes myself? Is there nobody else who wants to add quotes?
It's fine. It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
Rip Akachi. Rip Akachi. Rip Akachi. He'll be missed.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Akachi is dying. Fuck.
Okay, do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Well, someone
Does he sound broken to you?
sure is eager about seeing Akachi going down. By the way, let me get some water. I wanted to get some quick for quite some time already. So let me get some water. Be right back. Hello everyone, I'm back. God damn it, Pika! God damn it! You're not a dad. You're not a dad. You're not allowed to make this joke.
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
No.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay? Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Who knows? Yeah.
Oh?
I mean, don't you know? You should know that sums up about, but that's literally the definition of Futaba. She just is that kind of person. Flo, Yusuke's missing. What do you wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Excuse me, are you Dr. Charuto Maruki, alright?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Huh? Yes.
Hi.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and Aunt first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. And now I wish to speak with you as well. You? Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san.
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct! Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss. And once I have done that, I will tear out your heart and paint a beautiful picture of it. For I am Yusuke Kitagawa, a great artist in the fine arts. I think that roundabout sums up Yusuke. I gotta admit, my Yusuke impressions are getting better and better. I gotta admit that.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. Simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed.
How about it?
Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well, you and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you were Madarame's sons. It's in the past. How curious, I never imagined counseling to be like this. Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. It's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
I see. However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. But life in this world continues people to certain frames of mind sometimes, or without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be a success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. Ah, I see.
All right. Thank
At
you.
any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we'll meet again someday.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Akachi's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. A legend of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there? Did you go into his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akachi-kun's panel after all. An early night means I'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true, we'll need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm, no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akachi. Well, we have to make sure we don't miss anything. Well, Pika, you know, there is always past broadcasts and my YouTube channel if you want to rewatch any of the story. You know, I did start uploading everything on my YouTube channel, so there is that. I mean, Marukyu has always been a counselor. Photo time. Photo time. This is when we were at the food stand. Oh, that looks so wholesome. Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand though. It was more delicious than I'd imagined. It wasn't the instant stuff, but still good. Yeah, don't know why, but food from a food stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us on? You got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of Flo's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh! No, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. Dude, this is a wholesome pic. Say what you want, but this pic is wholesome. Gambler Goemon.
Oh. Oh.
Let's play Gambler Goemon. Even though it's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
Let's start up the legend of Gambler Goemon. So this game is about a notorious thief who fell into the depths of hell. Wait, something appeared up ahead. Is that a demon? So the deceitful thief who ravaged the world above has shamelessly entered this infernal domain. I shall show you the horrors of hell. At least I would, but it'd be boring to treat the famous Goemon the same as any old person. Instead we shall use the 2 dice in my hand to play a little game. I call it odds or evens. It sounds like we just have to beat this demon at a dice game. First, you'll have to choose either even or odd. Even means numbers like 2, 6, and 8, while odd means numbers like 3, 7, and 11. What about 4 and 5? After you choose, I will roll the die. If you guess the result correctly, you win. Otherwise, you lose. That's all there is. Do you understand the rules? Still not sure what about 4 or 5. Well then, what is your choice? Odd or even? Place your bet. I don't know. Chat, pick for me. Even or odd? I'm quite an odd person. So odd it shall be. Even. Quaid! Alright, I'll just press X. Interesting choice. You will win if the number is odd. Well, let's find out the results. Hey, I won. Let's go. A 2 and a 3. Odd.
Oh.
Nice, you got it right.
Yes.
Great, you won the bet. What incredible luck. Should have expected nothing less of the famous Goemon. It's your win. Continue forth. Hey, the demon's gone and the gate opened. Looks like you can move onward now.
Okay. Nice.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders.
You know, Pika, there is always VODs you can catch up on after the stream if you go to bed and in the next day. That's always a possibility. Just saying.
Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Yes, I covered the identities of Phantom
Come on,
Thieves.
Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
Well, you can always write funny YouTube comments, Pika. That's also a thing. And I'll interact with them. I mean, I wouldn't mind if someone would write some comments under my YouTube videos.
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it.
On YouTube, you can skip ahead if I'm struggling. Here to help the algorithm. Yes, exactly.
But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh?
He's gotta be bluffing.
Nope, he's not.
He's lying, right?
But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well.
Oh, Makoto sure goes for it.
Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Talk about convenient phone call. Who was it?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss.
Oh,
Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Yep. He's totally gonna.
Set this up.
We only have 10 minutes, you
Yep,
know.
he
What do you
knows.
want to talk about?
That's gotta be shocked.
What's this? It's Yusuke and An.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes? It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case, but to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
Huh?
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
Huh.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts?
Yep, Pika. Yep, he is.
I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
Rip cuff.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it...
Wait.
fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
I see. I don't think it's a bad deal, though. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
Huh?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action? He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party? Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
Oh. This is me time. Shujin after party. Dance, dance, dance. Strut your stuff.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
Let's bust a move! Well, Kasumi's into it. That took some time. Yo, let's go.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in.
Oh.
Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Oh, what's it gonna be? We gotta. Oh, what's it gonna be?
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
Well, she sure's got some moves.
That's crazy.
This is beautiful. She's amazing. I love this. I'm smiling like a little child right now. Dude, this is so awesome. Well,
That was so exhausting, but what a blast! I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
you want to see Morgana dance? This should convince the higher-ups of honor student material.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
That sounded like Yukiko.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
That sounded so like Yukiko.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
Dude, if that's not Yukiko, then I don't know. Yukiko out in the city.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going. Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
I want more Kasumi action. Jim's quieted down. Looks like the dance is over. I ought to head home. I want more Kasumi action. She's so amazing. Do you have plans after this? All the girls are bombarding me with questions about Kachi-kun. I don't know any of the answers they want either. Oh, I know. Why don't we go to the post-festival party together? Looks like I've received some messages. Post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? Tried to think about what happened earlier, but has gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? That's not even a question. That sounds good. I'm glad to hear that. It will be a nice change of pace. Well then, I'll head over to the gymnasium. I should head to the gym. I thought the post-festival party was over already. I thought the post-festival party... Didn't you just say the post-festival party is over? I don't get this. So after we are done with Kasumi, we're now stuck in a time loop where we're gonna be doing the post-festival dance party again. Let's do this. Let's go. You had the time to come back home and now come back to the school. That's gonna be it. Everybody give them another round of applause. Yeah, after the party.
My apologies for being so distracted. I can't stop thinking about Akechi-kun. Are we really no match for him? You're right. What's done is done. We should enjoy ourselves for the time being.
Time to dance again. What's this student sharing special?
This event is never very popular. The older teachers seem to enjoy it for some reason, though.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's choosing from the crowd? The MC this year is actually somewhat capable.
Ooh, is that our lovely student council president over there?
Well.
Huh?
Well.
Come on up here, Miss Prez.
Well.
Do I have to go?
I'll never forget you.
That's not really the proper use for that phrase.
Everybody's waiting for you, Miss President.
I'll never forget you.
Here she is, everyone's favorite student council president, Makoto Nijima-san.
Hello.
So, with the Kamoshida scandal, Principal Kobayakawa's passing, and even that Hawaii trip, I'd be surprised if you've had any time to study for your entrance exams. Now then, on with the show. What would you like to share with us today, Miss President?
Makoto is in trouble. I need to change the subject. Do you have a boyfriend? Well, yes, of course she does. Of course she does. Hmm?
So, Miss President, what's your relation to this guy? Relation?
Come on, say it, Makoto.
She's red as a beet.
Say it. Say it, Makoto.
Rare glimpse into the girly side of our stunning Miss President. But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Miss President.
Just when it was getting interesting. MC, do your job.
Hello,
I made a fool of
maniac.
myself. Post-festival party has never felt that long before.
Safe.
Anyway, I'm surprised you were able to say what you did back there. Huh? I was at a complete loss for words. You really helped me. Thank you.
Saved by red cheeks.
This may be a little rude to say, but you were surprisingly reliable in a pinch. My sister always says if I get married, my husband should be someone dependable like that. Oh, forget what I just said. Despite everything that happened with Akechi-kun, my final post-festival party has turned out to be quite the unforgettable one. Oh, right. Here.
Get. Makoto donuts. What? Why do I get Makoto donuts?
If you'd accept this.
Oh, okay. She just carried those around. Okay, I see. Oh,
I
I
hope you enjoy it.
Did you make them?
Come, let's go home.
Welcome home. You
What
took
are
off
you
somewhere
doing,
during the
Futaba?
festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone
Wow,
so young.
what an asshole.
We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
He's totally not pressuring her at all.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Dude, this guy.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
I'd hug her.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too.
How can you sit next to her like that? She's crying, and you're just sitting there like that. In such a... Dude, I would immediately hug her. She's like... She's too precious to not be hugged.
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Well...
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
He stole my heart. That sounds like something from a cheap soap opera. Not gonna lie. That sounds like a thing from like a cheap soap opera. He stole my heart. But yeah, just or something Yusuke would say when describing art. This is quite fascinating. This has stolen my heart. Please, I must pursue this further. Please, I need this. Please, lend it to me, so I can become a great master of the arts.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Master of the fine arts.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like I didn't somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
Imagine getting this story handed to you.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing.
Unless they catch you red-handed. Good thing, Sojiro. Yeah, good thing. Good thing we're totally not about to be caught red-handed.
Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving this message if messages and flow was not okay. I had a feeling the boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown. Same method used by the culprit we'll pursue now. Wait a second though. Didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Ain't you letting your imagination run a bit wild? But it would make sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this? I guess the chief had an inkling after all. He knows everything.
I'll just add this.
And I think this is a great point for me to save. And to end the stream. Alright everyone. Thanks for watching. Hope you had fun. Let me see if someone's live that I can host or raid or whatever I'm gonna do.